Hey guys, and welcome back again to today's episode of me, Ben, playing City Skylines. This is episode 26, and I would like to welcome back to my Westfield region. Last episode, I actually installed the Population Revisited mod in my city alongside with the Lifecycle Rebalance Revisited mod. This is something you wouldn't have to do if you already started playing your city from the very beginning with the Population Revisited mod. But as soon as you're updating your existing city with this mod, it's highly recommended to use the other mod alongside with the Population Revisited mod. Just as a quick explanation, what this mod does is it updates the number of possible households per residential buildings, but also commercial buildings. There, of course, it's responsible for the number of jobs that this commercial building does provide. And as you can see, maybe that would have shown one household. This never would have shown anything like 76 households. So what I did, and I'm also including the link to my tutorial down in the description below this video, just so that you can check it on your own and see what I've changed. But let me quickly explain to you what I did. I checked everything, a single building that's coming from or that's included in City Skylines, and I added the numbers of homes based on something like floors and balconies. So I tried to be as realistic as possible with that. I haven't cared about these shops or other commercial buildings, offices, industrial buildings so far, but yeah, I wanted to make sure that this is as realistic as possible for now. So I still have to check these eco residential low rise buildings here, because as you can see, 4 homes, but this is definitely maybe a one at max two home house in that case, but that's something I still have to check. But at the moment, I think I have such few eco-residential buildings in my region that I haven't really cared about it. The reason why I installed the mod, just as a quick explanation here, is that City Skylines get kind of unrealistic from my perspective when you have a look at all of this area, like these little parks and districts, and it says the whole area here has about 58k citizens as a population, and I think this is far too little for the amount of housings and high-rise residential buildings. So that's the reason why I basically installed the mod. And yeah, I'll let the game run for a couple of minutes now and just see how things develop over time. Oh, now since I have reached the megapolis status, I think I'm just going to stop this here. Um, I quickly change my day night cycle speed and set the time of day to something that makes things a bit more visible for you. Um, yeah, so as you were able to see, we quickly jumped from 58k to 80k. So we reached all the maximum levels for city skylines, as far as it comes to my knowledge. And some of the problems that we've in the meantime had with like understaffed commercial zones or commercial buildings, those pretty much sorted themselves out um, over time, luckily, um, because a lot more citizens actually moved into my town. So I think that's the reason why didn't have to take care of any abandoned commercial buildings in the meantime for now. Um, and what I'm currently thinking about is, since I'm able to purchase a couple more squares now, I'm considering to purchase actually a whole bunch of them because I can easily afford it. Um, I don't really care about which squares to purchase now, because I have so much money left on my account that I want to make sure that I have enough room to expand for the next couple of seasons or episodes here. By the way, there's one mod that I've got actually installed, which is the 81 tiles mod. You can see it here, and this allows me um, to unlock or use all tiles that the game has to offer. Um, of course, I'm considering to buy them instead of just, well, unlocking them. No, I'm just, let me see, hide faraway notification, hide park level notifications. Okay, I just wanted to remove some of the, well, why? I thought this might solve the issues here. Let me see. Let me quickly see. So this is fine. Oh, okay, resolution shift F12. Okay. Well, however, I think those this is actually a decent amount of squares that I can work with for the next few episodes easily, and this gives me now way more room to expand my city. Um, what the fuck? What did they include here? Is it like a maze? But why should you include a maze here? Maybe some ruins like an old theater. But that looks really, really beautiful. Traffic is piling up here, but for what reason? No. Are you kidding me? Is all of this incoming traffic actually going to my city? Oh, wow. Okay, that might give me a whole bunch of new problems here. Like, there are a couple of um, problems already that people want to move here to there, so the traffic is piling up a lot. To be honest, uh, I kind of have to make sure that things are running more smoothly, which means I want to rebuild, or I will have to rebuild a couple of existing zones. Um, from now on, just to make sure that I'm not running into further issues traffic wise. This won't be easy, but I will try to do my best for now and take care of a couple of things like, oh, what shall we do? What is such a beautiful area? Yeah, well, I'm starting with this stretch for now. So what I'm doing first is I'm dezoning like some of these areas just to make sure that people are not coming back and moving in. So I'm removing a couple of these zones now. I'm moving this part from over here to, let's say, over there. Don't complain because the situation will be totally different for you in a couple of minutes, dear residentials. So I'm removing now these buildings. This is kind of unfortunate, but let me again check. Okay, that's looking fine. Then I'm making sure that this here goes away. That goes away. And I'm also considering to remove that roundabout for now, because I have to think of a different solution for my um for my city now. Like this here, and like just hold on a sec. No road thingies here. Mm. Hmm. Where are you? So that's good for now. Mm. I'm just changing the layout of my town. Well, I wouldn't say completely, but a couple of things will have to change definitely. And that's what I'm working on for the moment. Just to make sure that I can handle that amount of incoming traffic a bit more easily. I also want to make sure that people don't complain about the noise level. Well, I would definitely complain about the noise level because actually I'm living really close by a, well, let's say highway in my hometown. It's maybe 20 meters away from the house I'm living in. And luckily, they were already considering or taking care of including like a highway sound barrier. It's a natural one, it's no artificial one, but it does its job really, really well. And that's something I'm honestly very, very happy about. Because otherwise, I think it would be way louder in my hometown or in that district I'm living in, way louder than it actually is. We still can hear it, or I can still hear it, but when you're used to that distant noise level, it's no longer that crucial, to be honest, because you kind of, yeah, get, well, I would like to say get used to it, which isn't um really something to be proud of, but um yeah, but still you get used to situations like that. Um so let me think about mm, sorry. So now I have to think of whether I'm building the right solution or that area. Nice and nice as well. So we have to rearrange that. Now I'm just wondering, okay, this can go over here. It would be great if those people coming up here could also like go up here to um go up there like cross over here. And come back in. Come back here. It's maybe a bit too, yeah. That's not high enough for the traffic coming in here. I just don't remember. Maybe I'm gonna put these down just a little bit. Okay, that. I have to change that in the meantime a little bit. That looks better now. Okay, that does look almost as good as it should be. Okay, now we still have that steep slope here. Something I do not really like, but I had to arrange things a bit different for this here. And what you are bothering me a bit, and I think you are bothering me a bit as well. So now we've got to remove some trees. And let's see, there's another one. There's another one. This one's planted right into the middle of the road. That one's planted right into the middle of the road. Those are all a bit, yeah, too close to my highway exit. That one as well, that's a bit too close. This, and this. So I think while I'm cleaning up this here, I fast forward it for you so you wouldn't have to wait that long for the final result of my like newly made highway crossing that will hopefully lead the traffic into town a little bit better than the old national road to highway something crossing. So I'm gonna fast forward it for you for the next couple of seconds or minutes. Please enjoy watching me rebuilding this crossing in this area before I'm explaining every little detail to you that you can easily just watch by yourself. Thanks a lot. Stay tuned. So, well, this part of the rebuild, it already took me quite a while. So as you can see, this like intersection here isn't perfect yet. I have to figure out, to be honest, where all these people are going to. That's the one thing, and the other thing is why those on and off ramps are not used as much as I would like them to be used. And I just have to watch over time where the traffic actually flows to. But at least parts of my plan, yeah, a part of my plan was already realized due to the fact that I was able to create something like a highway intersection here that serves on the one hand this part of the city as well as that part over there. Oh my gosh, there the traffic is piling up. So why are those piling up that much? Are they all going around just to go back? Yeah, I'll have to check and see where these people are actually going to. Because currently some like traffic behavior here doesn't really make sense to me. I think I should bring that down from over here to just a one lane thing. Same goes for that. Then we can move this a bit further down just to make it look more beautiful. And I'm definitely not going to allow what those people are doing here, which is making something like a U-turn, because that's not my intention of this crossing. So we'll see how traffic develops over time. Currently, this roundabout is totally packed. This incoming highway is totally packed. All these, oh, let me check. What is piles up from here, piles up from there. So a massive amount of people wanna come into my city, but currently they seem not to be able to. And now but that's something I was kind of expecting here due to activating the mod. And let me just quickly pause it. By activating the mod and yeah, that I have to kind of restructure this town quite a bit to make sure that it can cope with all the incoming traffic things. And yeah, also do not have a lot of public transportation options yet in my town. This is something I wanted to take care about, like in this episode, but I think it's gonna be too much for that time now. But I'll definitely have to take care about that later. And yeah, I think for now it's quite good. But yeah, let me stop with this episode now. So, thanks again, people, for joining me again on my YouTube channel here on City Builder. I would really be happy if you could subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave me a comment whenever you have any recommendations or concerns. And yeah, if you click that little bell icon, by the way, you will get notified in the future whenever I'm publishing a new video, no matter whether it's a tutorial for City Skylines or another Let's Play session like in my Westfield area. And yeah, thanks again, and I wish you a wonderful day, and see you next time. Bye bye.